special announcement right out of the gates that just was messaged to the membership on Monday. The brand new head golf professional at the Fargo Country Club. Man, taking my job. All right, we gotta get this pod started because this is too good right now. Welcome in, everyone, to the Quick 18. I am your host, Dave Schultz. I'm alongside my co-host, Andy.carroll. Thrilled to be able to bring a new podcast to you today. And I'm going to start right now with breaking news, folks. We shared with members on Monday. I'm thrilled to be able to announce that Andrew Carroll, been waiting for a while to announce this, is the brand new head golf professional at the Fargo Country Club as of January 1st, 2026. Congratulations, my friend. Way to go. Love it.
Appreciate it.
Talk about it. What are you thinking? How do you feel?
No, it feels great. Obviously, a unique path to get here, I think is the best way to put it. Yeah. But something that for me, since I stepped foot in Fargo and obviously stepped foot at the FCC, it's just kind of felt like home. And the members, the junior program, the staff that I surround myself with every day is just awesome. And excited to make FCC a home and make Fargo a home. Let's
touch on it. The path. You first came to us. You were moving up to Fargo. You were in between high-level D1 hockey at Mankato.
Yep.
Going to turn professional, and you'd always worked at golf courses for, I think, 8 years when you first came to us. And, hey, I need a summer gig. You got in there. I'm like, this guy can do everything.
Yeah.
And I hate to lose. I hope you go play and win in the NHL and do the whole thing. But if it doesn't, I want you back here. And ended up working out, and you've been the first assistant for over a year now, and you're going to take the reins January 1st. It is a unique path, but professional athlete background, you tackle things, you're a great leader. I can't wait for you to be in that role.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely a unique path to get here. Wasn't planning on retiring from hockey when I did, but obviously some medical stuff came up, and I've loved being around golf the entire time. For me, the golf course is a lot of people's happy places. And when you get to surround yourself with people at their happy place, I was an accounting, finance, and data analytics major. Yeah. So I could have gone that route, but I love being around golf, and it's a passion of mine. And whether it's helping a member on the range or looking over golf ops, et cetera. So it's a great spot, and I couldn't be happier and also proud to hold that title.
That's awesome. And competitive juices, right? We talked about, I played professional golf and getting out of it, you still want to scratch that itch. Now you're kind of turning your competitive juices to golf, and you're going to be able to compete in the Minnesota section a bunch and scratch that itch.
Yeah, it's definitely a big piece. I shouldn't say a big piece, but definitely a component that goes into thinking about it, is being able to stay competitive and in some way, shape, or form. And not that old man's hockey in Fargo isn't bad by any means, but it's fun when I can go full throttle at something and try and get better.
PGA program, you're through level 1. We're tracking for full Class A status by the spring of 2027. Explain that a little bit. I mean, you're going to be going through that. I've seen you firsthand for 3 years. You're going to be going through this. You're going to be teaching these classes as you go through it. I mean, you know everything. You do all the fittings. You do all the lessons. You did a fantastic job. You did payroll, you did hiring, and you did scheduling this year. You controlled it all, and you ran the member guest. I mean, this is really office and title. I mean, you've done all the things that you're going to be doing as a head golf professional already in 2025. But talk about your path to being a full Class A.
Yeah, so the PGA program, there's 3 different classes, there's 3 different levels to achieve your Class A. So once you're Class A, you're a full PGA member, part of the program, master's tickets. But
big deal.
No. So level 1 is kind of I would call it, for those of you who went to college, maybe if you're going into nursing, that secondary chemistry or biology class that kind of just do you want to be in the program or are you just a pretender? And level 1, it's a lot of work, a week-long seminar. But once you get through that, level 2 kind of lightens up a little bit, not in terms of what you're learning, but what your workload is.
Okay.
And then level 3 is the final op. So then there's a couple avenues to it too. There's golf operations, which what I'm going into, obviously, in my role, but then there's also a specific teaching and coaching or executive management side. So you can kind of pick and choose on the route you want to go to. And I just felt like for me, it gave me a good overview of everything.
And it's important to us at the FCC. We put our money where our mouth is, right? We want people to want our team to go through the PGA program, and we have Brevin and Carter who are going to be full-time assistants for you. They're both going through the program. Yep. So the club is fully supporting that. So anyway, getting right to it. You're going to be a head golf professional January 1st. Excited for you, and congratulations. And I know the members are excited. Your phone's been blowing up, huh? You had to put it on DND the other day.
It is, but it's a good problem to have. The membership has been awesome to me since I stepped foot, and a lot of supportive texts, emails, calls, cheering me on as we make this new transition.
Excellent. Well, as the new head golf professional, you get to welcome in our guest today. How's that sound?
I love it. So obviously lately on the Quick 18, we've done a lot of guests, those inside of golf. We've had Stanley Cup champions. Today we're going to be welcoming in someone who has 15 years in the industry, retail, entertainment, development, and she's been part of Sterling Grove's team since day one, and a Callaway custom fitter.
There we go.
Can't forget that. Shout out Callaway. Please welcome Hanna Atkins.
Well, Hanna, how are you today? Thank you for having me on. I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Happy to have you. We chatted briefly before the show. We are recording this on Wednesday, December 3rd today. Yep. I should know that. It's Lexi's birthday. I better know that.
Wow.
But
happy birthday, Lexi.
Hanna, why don't you tell our listeners, create a little jealousy here for a little intro. Before you give us a little background on yourself and your golf lineage, why don't you give the listeners the temperature in Arizona today, the high temperature?
Yeah, not to rub it in, but it's a high of 64 here. It's one of our cooler days of the week, and it's sunny, and the grass is green, and you can easily get a sunburn out there. It feels good.
You only have us by 60 degrees. Congratulations.
I can get a burn outside today.
Let's talk Sterling Grove. First of all, let's talk you. Give your background, and I know you played college golf at Northern Colorado, but talk about the road to get you where you are there at Sterling Grove.
Yeah. Well, so Sterling is one of the newer properties in Arizona, the newest country club in Arizona. It's a Jack Nicklaus design golf course, par 72 championship course. We host, a few collegiate events out there. We host a college nearby as well, but it's a full master plan community built by Toll Brothers. It's a special place, very special place, managed by Troon Golf.
Yeah, Troon property. Yeah,
absolutely.
And so your background, where are you from?
Yeah, so I'm from the West Valley out here in Arizona.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and what school did you go to? And then you played college golf.
Yep. So graduated from Pinnacle High School just in North Phoenix, so local to the Valley. Mm-hmm. Grew up on the West Side, moved out to the North Phoenix area to pursue golf. My original high school team only had 4 people on the team, so It wasn't necessarily the best route to get noticed by college coaches. Okay. So my family decided to make the move out to North Phoenix. And then, luckily got several offers and made my way up to the University of Northern Colorado for 4 years on a full ride scholarship. Graduated from there in 2019 and got straight to trying to build my experience in golf through Golf Galaxy, Topgolf, eventually making my way to Callaway and becoming a certified master fitter for Callaway Customs. And that kind of led me to Sterling Grove as a new golf course in Arizona, especially within Troon. It became one of our new contracts, and they were like, have you heard of Sterling Grove? And I was like, where is this course? And they proceeded to tell me that it was a brand new course on the West Valley. And being from the West Valley, I was like, there's no way there's a course out there.
Yeah.
That's all farmland. Mm-hmm. And so we took a trip and threw my name in the hat for, ironically, director of golf with 0 experience through the PGA yet.
Yeah.
And then they were like, well, with your experience and your personality, I think you'd be a perfect fit for director of membership. And that soon grew the membership route in the club space, and now I'm director of membership and marketing for Sterling Grove.
And crushing it.
Been there for 5 years.
Right? And crushing
Thank you.
Yes. So real quick, we'll get into it in the next segment, but this is like a full community that's 2,100 homes is the full plan, and you're about halfway there. Is that right?
Correct. Yep. 2,100 homes, all built by Toll Brothers, in a master plan community with pretty much everything that you could imagine that you would want in a community there. I had the opportunity to tour Dave around and kind of show him a glimpse of what Sterling is.
The pool was like a sandals. It was incredible. Yeah. There was like pickleball courts. It was just, I just wanted to live there. It was perfect.
January.
Yeah, in January. Yeah, no, we were there for the whole one show, and she toured me around. I'm like, this place is legit.
Yeah.
And we've had our members go down there, and we have a couple who are actually members there, but then we have a lot of our members who get on in the winter through Troon Privé getting tea times, and they've enjoyed it every single time and appreciate the accommodations. We're already up against the first break. We need to take a commercial break. What do you think?
I mean, she is the content king, so I think we need to come back and talk about,
Look at the podcast site.
I know.
Look at this. This is so dialed in. We're going to start with that, and then we're going to get into...
Those tiles are tripping me out.
They are. Then she co-hosts one of the episodes on the Hole in One Show Air Desert Series.
So
She was elite.
So
elite.
good.
All right. We're going to get to that and more after this short break. Back to the Quick 18. Hanna Atkins, our guest from Sterling Grove, warm Sterling Grove down in Arizona, West Valley, Troon property. She's been there as the director of marketing from the beginning, seeing this, project start from scratch. That has to be pretty fulfilling, seeing this thing build out and being, a huge part of that build out.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when I first got on, we didn't even have an office. We had 6 holes on the back 9 that were kind of completed, and basically started giving membership tours in a side-by-side razor over mounds of dirt, promising that there would be a golf course there.
Sharing the vision.
Very few people. Yeah, exactly. Really, really selling it. And it has just really turned out to be an amazing course, better than what I probably ever could get close to describing at that time. And what really makes it special is the people, of course, which is the most fulfilling part of my job, which I'm sure you guys can relate to.
So if anybody wants to join Sterling Grove, how do they find you? And then is there availability?
Yeah. So we're still actively selling memberships. We're sitting at about 315 members or memberships right now. If you're interested in getting a little warmer and playing on some nice green grass out here in the West Valley, you can find us on sterlinggroveclub.com. All of our membership pricing and information is there. So if you're looking to, kind of winter down here and then head back up to North Dakota, that's kind of the prime concept that's going on down here. So we're happy to have all our members back.
There's no doubt, there's no secret as to why it's growing so fast. She does a great job. The content, look at that setup. Talk about the podcast, and she has some other things going on too.
Yeah. Unbelievable stuff. And obviously when we were down in Arizona, you can just tell it's vibrant. The episode that we did was awesome. All right. So we talk content. You're in that space, probably, I don't know if it's more or probably just better than you and I. But what's,
both.
Yeah, a little bit of both. If there's one thing that you could, maybe say no to a golf club on doing in social media, what would you have erased from the internet?
Good question. I'm very interested because whatever she says, we're going to do right now.
Exactly.
Yeah, seriously.
What's that thing where you see on like a social media post or a video where you're just like, yeah, that's just not it. Or if you can't think of one, give us like one really good thing that we should be doing.
Well, okay. One thing I would say absolutely not to. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with Sea Boys. They're from Minnesota area, so they might be up there, but they created like their Reckless golf brand or something like that, where they bring their own golf carts.
Oh yeah, to Wildflower in Detroit Lakes. Very, very aware of that. Yeah.
Yeah, and just take their golf carts all over and like jump tee boxes and all of that stuff. That would probably be my biggest no.
Oh, I thought that was allowed.
Just from a liability.
No, just
we
from
allow
a liability.
personal carts.
Wildflower. Send it. Don't worry about it. See, boys, come on. Take some ATVs. We don't care. Side by side. Just send it over the hill. Good luck. I mean, it'd be great content. That is literally down the street from us. Those guys are down the street from us. That's funny.
Oh my gosh. I love their content, but it makes me cringe every time I see them out on the golf course.
Well, if you take a peek at the video that they did on Pelican this year, they built a house on top of a pontoon and hit golf shots off of that. Yeah, that was me hitting those shots.
Really?
Yeah. So
no way.
Good friends with a couple of the boys, and
wow.
Yeah, it was
right,
crazy.
Go
and they were a little concerned that it wasn't actually going to float on Pelican, but the stuff that they do, it's incredible. I didn't know what it was until I came up here, and obviously they're super popular, but at the end of the day, they're humans, and once they get off camera, they're just awesome dudes and good people to be around.
I'm sure.
But don't let them on your golf course with the golf cart.
They probably got those ones like the 35.
How about your podcast? You have a brand that you're building. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I kind of have my plate is filling fast. I wouldn't say it's ever full, but I have my hands in a lot of different content and media aspects, which is exciting. It keeps it fresh. And just the world of creator content in golf is just blowing up right now. So I'm really excited to be a part of it. One of the things that you mentioned was the Over Par and Underqualified podcast. What a great name. Yeah. Right. Thank you. Yeah. It came to us quick and we were like, we have to run with it. So that was with a former assistant golf professional for Sterling Grove. And we created that podcast. She is now the planner of events. I'm going to butcher her title, but event director of the First Tee of Phoenix or First Tee of North Carolina. There we go.
Okay.
And the time difference and stuff made it a little challenging to continue that podcast. And she's obviously a busy lady with her progression in golf as well, going from assistant pro to, the director of events. So she's busy, but we have another podcast kind of in the works. I have a meeting about it tonight. So we'll see how far that goes.
Okay. We can't share it yet, but we have some exciting things on the horizon. You have the podcast set up. I mean, we come to a studio and other people do. I mean, this is Hallstrom's deal. This is nice in here.
Oh yeah.
But that is set up. Like you're worldwide right now.
Worldwide.
Yeah, I'm sure this frame looks a lot better than what I'm actually sitting right next to, but it is a designated room in my house. So it's nice to have, locally. I don't have to, travel anywhere. But the other option or other venture, I guess I should say, is Feral Golf. And right now we're kind of producing lifestyle apparel. So down here in Arizona, we have a lot of casual driving ranges, kind of like Dobson Ranch and Bel Air. Of course, grass clippings where the hole-in-one show was hosted, and such amazing properties there. So kind of doing the lifestyle apparel, and then eventually get into creating a league for, ex collegiate golfers, whether it's women or men, just to have a space outside of the tour to still be competitive and pursue their golf careers in a kind of more fun way.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
So cool. All right, Hannah, before we go to break, I asked you to prepare something for us. It's our final segment 2. Here we go. 2 truths and a lie, a.k.a. a Shank. So fire away with those 3 comments, and Schultz and I have to guess which one's the Shank.
All right,
golf related.
Here we go.
You ready? You got them?
Yep.
All right.
Do they all have to be golf related?
Nope, they don't have to be golf related.
Okay. All right. So the first, I'll just go in order. Okay. I was nominated to represent the future of the LPGA. I grew up racing BMX. I made 4 hole-in-ones.
Wow. Those are really good ones. What are your thoughts?
I'm watching her. I'm thinking right now. I heard the way she said it. Okay. I'm going to say the Shank. I'm going to say the not true is the BMX biking.
Oh, West Sider. I'm going to stick with it, and I'm going to go with she's made Division I golfer, I'm going to say she's made 5 hole-in-ones, not 4. That's your Shank.
I have never made a hole in one.
Oh, golly! The 4 threw me off. The 4 threw me off.
Such a detail.
That is such
I thought she was going to say 5. I win for the kill.
So you won.
I did.
I appreciate that.
You got it right.
Yeah. Well, you gotta go play par 3 courses more. They still count.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping, like I got to get on some par 3s a little bit more just to prepare for, the future seasons of the hole-in-one show.
You're always going to be a co-host. Always going to be a co-host. You added some money to charity this season, and I can't wait to air that that show. And Sterling Grove had a featured show. You brought a group from Sterling Grove to be on TV, and you said that they're excited. They're going to have a watch party when that episode comes up. That's great. Isn't that cool?
Amazing.
Thanks
we brought some characters out there.
You did. It was great. Thanks for the support of the show, and thanks for being with us on the podcast. And you stay with us. We have one more segment. How's that sound?
I love it.
All right. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back. It's the final segment of the Quick 18 podcast. On this week, we have a great guest, Hanna Atkins, down from Sterling Grove, and our new head golf professional at the Fargo Country Club. Want to touch on some housekeeping items specifically for the Fargo Country Club before we get into segment 3 here. Number 1, we have a lot of exciting things coming up at the club, and I want to invite the members to come out for a member open forum on Monday, December 15th at 5:30 in Charlie's. Monday, December 15th at 5:30 in Charlie's. Love to have you come out. We have changes in department heads. We want to go through that. We want to get a recap of 2025 and then a look ahead to 2026, and then also answer a Q&A session with our members. Like I said, we have a lot of fun things in the structure ready to go for a great 2026. I'm jacked. I think it's going to be one of the best in the club's history. We have great team members, great leaders in each department, and we want to share some exciting developments with the members at the member open forum. So also, this is a busy month at the club, right? It's December. I think we have 2 Christmas parties just about every day for the next 3 weeks. We have Santa brunch this Sunday, December 7th. Santa's coming, so is Mrs. Claus, and we have carriage rides. We are also about to promote a little Christmas sale, s'mores and sledding. It's going to be Friday, December 19th from 4 to 6. We'll have the carriage rides. We'll have s'more packets out of the golf shop, a big final Christmas sale in the golf shop, and then we have snow on the ground. So sledding down the hill will be a lot of fun, so come on out. And then New Year's Eve, right? We're going to put a bow tie on this wonderful year of 2025, so get your reservations and come on out for a great New Year's Eve dinner at the club. That's the housekeeping items for FCC. Andy, I'll kick it over to you, and we'll finish out the pod.
December 19th, obviously going to be a super fun night.
Yep.
New Year's Eve, what happens on that day? Or what I should say, what happens the following day?
Oh, the biggest thing is your golf shop credit expires at the end of the year. So you need to come in and spend it all, right? It goes to 0 if you don't spend it.
Great time to come in. That December 19th. We'll have a few other little days throughout the lead up to Christmas with little specials on things. But definitely a good idea. If you don't know how much credit you have, obviously you can check it on your account, call the golf shop. Either way, we'd love to support you guys and being able to fully utilize that credit that you guys have earned throughout the last probably year and a half in the golf shop. Everything's, the club's popping right now. The new simulators, 2 TrackMans. Members, if you haven't been in there yet, highly recommend it. It is awesome. We've got our new simulator series coming out where it's not, I have to play this tournament this week or I have to play in a league. You can sign up for all of them and play whenever you want. There's 2 different sessions, so you can play as long as you get your session done in a 2-month span. You got to play 5 9-hole tournaments on TrackMan. Takes about an hour and 20 minutes with you and a partner. We'd love to have you get in there and build up that golf shop credit for the coming years. But that won't obviously expire till following year, and everything will happen at the end of each session. But yeah, FCC, man, it is. I've only been here for one winter, but that parking lot right now, like dinner last night was popping, and it's awesome to see snow on the ground. Great for the golf course, and but yeah, how about the current state of golf? Obviously, we're in a little quiet window. I have to stand up against the Instagram comments and text after our last pod regarding my Ludvig comment. So I've got a little piece by piece.
Yeah, he said Ludvig's going to overtake Scotty as number one in the world. I'm like, dude.
By next November, I think it's like November 15th or November 20th, Ludvig at some point will be the number one player in the world. And I've got a little piece by piece. So, hey, we're on the hot takes.
He said it for clicks.
No.
He said it for clicks. You can't truly believe that.
Hey,
come on.
I believe in the Swedish robot. He should be a male model, but that works too. All right. So we talked about Ludvig. Let's hear a hot take out of Hanna. Hanna, give us a hot take in golf right now that you can stand on.
All right. So my hot take is just with the growth of golf. So I'm not quite sure if you guys have talked about it before, but Brian Rolap, now the CEO of the PGA Tour, formerly the chief media officer of the NFL. And he really had his impact and hands in making the NFL the largest entertainment broadcast to ever really exist. And now he's part of the PGA Tour. But thinking deeper into that is what type of golfers or golf has grown since COVID. We know that there was a big spike since COVID as far as the amount of golfers and the demographic of golfers. So that being said, these new golfers aren't used to necessarily watching a 4-hour broadcast of the PGA Tour. We talked a little bit about creator content, and kind of going off that same vein is the introduction of creators in the PGA Tour, potentially being the catalyst to conjoin LIV, or at least help the collaboration between LIV Golf and the PGA Tour. We know their beef between each other. But as a little hint towards that, you're seeing not only the push for collaborators or content creators, but also with NBC now stepping away from Golf Channel, they have their ability to kind of reset what the PGA Tour is kind of known for, those long broadcasts and whatnot. So I think there's going to be a shift more towards like creator content with broadcasting within the PGA Tour to keep and grow their viewership for years to come.
Yeah. Wow. I like it. I love it. I mean, even now, obviously the Bryan brothers have been around, Bryson, but now, what is it? The boys? Is that
the lads? Jason Day.
Jason Day, Batsy Baga, one of your teammates. I don't know if you know this, Hanna.
That has to be clipped.
Oh no, it's so good. All right, so I'll fill the membership in on this, and whoever's watching, I ain't
playing either this weekend, man. I ain't playing either.
Dave and I played on the LA Roses. Got drafted through qualifying. I got cut from the team. So not my proudest moment. I think it might be the first time I ever actually got cut by a team. All those years playing hockey, but
he walked in. He goes, "Dude, did you see? Dropped. I've been dropped." I'm like, "What's going on here? Come on, man. We went down there together."
Yeah.
But I'm not playing either. So let's touch on that, because there's a lot of content creators within that, right? The Grass League at Grass Clippings, and I played in 2 events this year. You played in one. I went down to Oceanside to play in the one over Labor Day. So much fun.
Yeah.
So much fun. It's a brand new thing. They're putting it together, and it's got a lot. They just sold another franchise for $1 million.
Yeah.
Some guys I used to play with, Stoltz, college teammate at TCU, and Colt was the same era too. They're playing in it this weekend. It should be a great deal, and it's live on the Golf Channel.
Yeah.
And so I think, to your point, I mean, she's right on. I mean, those are content creators. Now they're going to be on the Golf Channel and live television. Right?
Yeah. Obviously I only played in one event this year, but it was one of the cooler things.
So fun.
Playing under the lights, music playing, only par 3s. Don't have to worry about the big right miss. Just a lot of fun things.
My man is going through it right now. He's talking about the big right miss, getting dropped. This is like he's a free agent, folks. He's a free agent. I was like, he got dropped. We got to make him the head pro. I got to bump this guy back.
Morale's so low. No. Actually, it's
cold.
Great. Honestly, yeah. I was thinking about just going down and just hanging out and just chilling. But
well, and if anybody watches it, I hope you do this weekend. Feel good about it. Those guys are awesome. The guys who own grass clippings, the guys who are running this thing, and it's all hustle, man. It's all social media. It's all hustle, and it's happening. It's happening. Hunter, are you going to go? Have you been to one of them, and are you going to go this weekend or thinking about it?
Yeah, so I've been to last season's, I guess, and I'll be there Friday and Saturday getting content and going to their concerts. We'll have Midland there on Friday and Big X the Plug on Saturday. So
you beat me to
it's
it.
Really
I was going
cool
to ask you which one your favorite. I was like, I didn't even know who Big X the Plug was when I saw it come out.
I do now. I've been listening to it a lot. It's cool. It's good. He's good.
My Spotify Wrap just came out this morning, or I guess it was released this week. And I think I've listened to like almost 500 different artists. So I'll be enjoying both Midland and Big X the Plug this week. So
I love it.
But yeah.
All right. It's going to take about 45 seconds for me to get through this, but I need to stand up to the texts, to the Instagram comments, to the DMs. Here's how Ludvig's going to do it. And listen up to all those people who said you're crazy. Here's how it's going to happen. So, swing is simple. We've talked about it in a few episodes ago. Windows are tight. He's driving it the best statistically since 2014 Rory. And his putting is way better than Scotty, which people don't understand. Ceiling's higher. So here we go. Ready? Step by step. Here's the formula that Scotty did, that Rahm did, that Rory did. 1 major, 2 signature events, a playoff, a couple top 3s, and just a lot of made cuts and a lot of top 25s. Okay? Genesis, ball striker, playground for Ludvig. He goes out and wins that. Finished second in his first ever Masters. Who does that? He's going to win that. Then he's going to go to Muirfield, win that. He's going to play well at the Open, maybe top 5, top 10, whatever. And then goes into the FedEx Cup playoffs and plays at Southwind, tight fairways, thick Bermuda, ton of water. That's where you need to drive it. Playoff win number 1. He's already secured it at this point, right? He's going to come back, BMW Championship, win 2 playoff events, and he's going to be at, not by November, but by September. Dude. He's going to be the number 1 player in the world. Now, out of those, is there anywhere you're like, no, he can't win there?
I mean, that's a run.
It's a run.
That is a run.
It's January, right? Or is Riv might be a little later than that. But anyways, it's early in the year. Then you go April, right? And then you've got a couple here and there, but like,
Hanna, he's on the tape twice now. He's on the tape twice saying Ludvig. Also saying he's a male model. I was gonna let that lay there, but I'm gonna bring that back up. I wasn't expecting.
Ludvig,
we're not only doubling down, but we're putting him on. We're putting him
he
on.
He actually is a model, though. I think.
Fair. All right. Whatever. On the tape twice.
That guy, man. Talk about a dream life. Gets to live in Sweden, play golf for a living. Just a rock star. And it doesn't have the big right miss like I do sometimes. But
you know what I think has a life is who I think has a life is someone who's in 64 degrees right now, is a part of growing a brand new facility up to 2,100 homes, halfway there. She is the gold star in Troon. Let me tell you, when we were talking to everybody in the marketing department at corporate, telling them about the hole-in-one show, and it's like, you got to get Hanna on, you got to get Sterling Grove, and she was awesome on the show, and I appreciate your support, Hanna, and thanks for being on the podcast today.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. It's very special to continue to be a part of your guys' podcast, and can't wait to watch the hole-in-one show. It was an amazing production, and to meet all of your staff that was a part of it, it was just amazing and so welcoming to be a part of. So thank you again, and hopefully we get to host you guys back down here in Arizona. Maybe
Absolutely.
thaw out a little bit.
100%. Members, FCC members, or anybody in the area, you go down to Arizona, look up Sterling Grove. You'll enjoy your time and stop in, say hi to Hanna. All right, that does it for this week. Find us next time on the Quick 18 podcast.